I'm fine. What about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, good, good. So tell me about yourself and what you do and your roles and responsibilities if you are holding any project or you are working in any project.
No, sir. I am fresher.
Yeah, so
Means Shubh Sabhavrav Tadlapure. I am from Latur, but currently stay in Pune for job purpose. I have completed my graduation 2021 in Savitribai Phule University, and I have also completed a software testing course. Deccan. I have also knowledge about the automation testing, API testing, database testing, and manual testing. For manual testing, all type of testing I have knowledge in functional, non-functional, sanity, regression testing. Then after database testing, we use SQL 11G. All type they can be joins, constructor, their knowledge. And for API testing, the Postman tool. They can all the STTV method,
mhm,
their code, review code that all about.
mhm.
For basic knowledge of Unix and basic knowledge of HTML.
Okay. So it seemed
That's
like
all. That's all about.
it seemed like you have worked or you have knowledge of ample amount of things. So let me check.
and
Like,
also and also one project means investment banking project. My partner is in working in MNC company.
mm-hmm.
I see for the investment banking project in few days ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I also know
fine.
that.
So let me go through your resume first. So, but you haven't mentioned anything in the that you have worked on any project. Why?
Means I send those resume. First is it is I have applied for means proxy in 1 year.
Okay,
That's that, but this is not legal. That I am trying to intercede.
okay, okay, no problem. So if I talk about like how much you rate yourself in software testing out of 10,
It is a manual as automation.
let's say manual first.
Maybe it 8
8.
because I have all done in manual testing.
Okay,
Means automation testing I have learning.
okay, you are learning automation. That is
Learning stage means
no,
I
no
have
problem, no
completed.
problem, no problem. So if you have like 8 out of 10 is pretty nice. And yeah, so tell me, yes, what is the critical difference between smoke and sanity?
Okay, first of all, smoke testing is done by the developer, and we can be checked in smoke testing. They can be before the build is stable or not, and smoke testing is scripted. And smoke testing we can be checked the end-to-end testing whole part. Means suppose example you have body checkup, uh,
Mm,
whole body can be checked each and every part. And in a
okay,
sanity testing is unscripted, and sanity testing we can be checking if the build is stable or not, and sanity testing done by the tester only. And
okay,
sanity
okay,
testing
got
we
it. But
can.
but I if I talk, if I'll ask you like what is the main difference between smoke and sanity? I mean, you are saying, let me complete. You are saying that smoke testing is done by developer. Okay,
Developer as well as tester.
okay, as well as tester. So what will happen? Just answer my question. What will happen if you suppose developer send you first build,
Okay,
you tested it out, and you found out like five defect in it,
okay,
and you raised defect and assigned it to developers. Now developer fix those defect, send the
okay,
build again to you, and you start testing it again. And
okay,
suppose this cycle works for, or cycle is running for third or fourth time. So will you do a smoke testing of that build that is coming to you fourth time, or you will do sanity testing?
no sir, it is smoke testing. Suppose is build is stable, then after us we can conduct the sanity testing. It
Okay.
is not stable, then why you conduct the all process? It is a
So
bug.
as per you, how much time we should invest in sanity testing?
Smoke testing is sanity testing.
Sanity, sanity. How much
It
time?
is it is maximum. uh, maybe 2 to 3 hours. We
Okay.
can be checking the build is stable or not. In the
Mm-hmm.
sanitary testing means basic core functionality, tab validation, link validation.
Mm-hmm.
We can
Mm-hmm.
be check
Mm-hmm.
GUI validation, graphical user. We
Okay.
can whole process
Got
in
it. Got
part
it.
of sanitary testing.
Got it. Got it. So, what is the difference between static and dynamic testing?
No such testing. I heard about, but I'm not.
Okay, no problem. One more question. So, why verification is necessary, or why verification is more important than validation?
Means in verification is done by the developer process. In verification we can be information gathering, analyze and design. Means your product is correct, means it is process is correct or not. Whole process we can be checking verification. It is very important. For example, walkthrough review. It is example for verification. Means you have project is correct direction or not. You can be checked in verification process. That's why
Okay.
it is very important, and it is
Okay.
conducted by a developer, I think. Yes, yes,
Okay.
developer.
So it is conducted by developer only.
No, no, in between. It is half part SDLC, information gathering, analyze and design. It is part of verification.
Okay. Okay. So what is system testing?
System testing means you can be check all the part of the your application in this system testing.
Like.
Means suppose WhatsApp is application. You
Mm-hmm.
can each and every application means each and every feature can be checked. Means it chat process, video call is calling, then newly added for bank.
Mm-hmm.
They
Payment.
all type can be checked
Okay.
in the
So,
system
but
test.
I mean, there should be some difference between system testing and the exploratory testing and monkey testing. So what is the criteria of system testing? Suppose your manager is asking you, uh, say Prashad, you need to test, I mean, what, how will you proceed with system testing? So your manager is asking for that. So what all things that is coming into your mind and you can share with your manager? So I want those.
I was read the user story. Then after I can check the all the as per perspective of customer. You can be check all the part of the application. It is a system testing.
Okay, so you are saying after reading or going through the user story, then you will check.
Requirement, all the requirement. My perspective point can be added, and those point added. That
Mhm.
combination we can be check.
Okay. Uh, do you know like what all black box testing techniques?
Error guess technique, then boundary value analysis.
Okay.
That's not. This
Okay.
is technique.
Okay. So what is boundary value and equivalent partitioning?
In boundary value analysis, we can be check the data. Data is upper or lower, maximum, minimum,
Uh-huh.
range. We can be checking boundary value analysis. Means example for you have login. Uh, Login have credential is 8 to 15 character.
Uh-huh.
We can be minimum 7 character is put, but it is non-valid. And suppose we can be put more than 15, it is non-valid. It is we can be checked in boundary value analysis. And equivalent class participant which can be checked the data valid or invalid. Data
Okay.
can be
So
partition.
let me ask you a question.
Okay,
So and about before that, what is equivalent partitioning?
means I told you na equivalent participant means we can be divide the data is valid or invalid.
Okay. So let me ask you one more question. So suppose uh, you have a text box, okay,
Okay,
and somebody is saying that this is a password text box,
okay,
and you can enter maximum or minimum, sorry, minimum eight
eight.
character,
and maximum 50.
or maximum, or you can say anything like 50, let's say.
50 means I
Okay,
correctly wrote.
so what all test cases you will write using boundary value analysis and equivalent partitioning? What all test cases? Think about it, and I mean this question will judge you like if you have the working knowledge or not. Okay, so if you are able to identify number of test cases to check this test box using the boundary value and equivalent partitioning, so think about it, then answer. You have a,
Password, na?
yeah, you have a
Okay, okay.
text box which contains minimum 8, maximum 50. What all test cases you will write to verify or to validate that text box?
It is positive, negative, both.
Everything, I mean, include the techniques that you were suggesting, boundary value analysis and equivalent partitioning. Use those two techniques and write down the
Okay,
test
okay. I
cases.
got it. I got
Yeah.
it. Verify,
Mm-hmm.
verify the password accepted alphabet number or not,
Okay,
and
that is fine.
verify.
I want the number, like what all inputs you will be trying to test that text box.
Mean okay means it is maybe alphabet also password, na?
Yeah, yeah, that is fine, but I'm not saying that it will accept alphabet. I haven't, have I?
Only number.
Yeah, have I told you that it will accept the alphanumeric or all? My concern is I have a text box which accept 8 character, could be number, could be correct alphanumeric or anything.
Anything. Okay.
Okay, minimum 8 character, maximum 50. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and you need to write the number of test cases. Let me give you an hint.
Okay.
Suppose
Okay.
you have a text box, okay,
Okay. Huh.
and the text box used to verify whether any candidate or any people is eligible for voting. Okay, so let's say if it is less than or less than 18, then he will not allow to vote.
Yes.
So my value will be
18.
17th and 18th. So I want the same thing for our case. Like we have a text box which contains minimum 8, maximum 50.
50.
Write down the test cases or the number that you will be putting to verify, to validate the text box. So what all the test
Okay.
cases, like
Okay. Okay.
these number of digit or these number of digits, something like
Okay.
that.
I will check the more than 8 number. They can be accept or not. Means
Okay,
it is.
I want the specific number, not the more than or something. When I'm not
Okay.
dividing
Okay.
into in range.
I verify the 7 character they accept or not.
Okay, first is 7, then.
Then after I can uh, I can check, I can verify they can be accept 15 character or not, and we can be check the they can be access 16 character or not, means it is invalid,
Okay.
and we can be check in between 8 to 15 is 11, we can be check valid or invalid,
Okay.
and then after only number
Yes, only
means
number.
we can be check the 8 number is whole alphabet
Mm-hmm.
alphabet. They can be accept or not, and they can be whole the functional key accept or not, mean plus minus. They can be only 8 character or not, and their
Mm-hmm.
symbol can be accept or not,
Mm-hmm.
and all will we can be checked, means
Okay.
only the smile symbol can be 8 type,
Okay.
8
Got it.
8
Got it.
ways.
Let me ask you a cross question. So
Okay,
as
sir.
per your input, you are saying that I will try to enter 7 character,
Huh.
8 character, 11 character, 15 character, and 16 character.
Yes.
1 6. Okay. But my question is, I mean, if I will divide the range to 8 to 15, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, yes. Means
So I'm
okay.
saying I have 8 to
15.
15. Okay. Maximum 15, and minimum 18. So
8
as per you, the test cases would be, I will try with 7, 8, and then 11, then
and 15.
15, then 16. My question is, if minimum, this is minimum, and this is
Maximum.
maximum. Okay. My question is, if minimum is 8, I mean that is equal to 8 or equal to 15. Okay.
Huh.
Equal to 8 or equal to 15. So there will be three classes. Like one class that is 0 to
8. 7.
0
7.
to 7.
Huh.
Okay. And second one 8 to 15 and 15
In
plus. 15 plus. So if I am saying 7 is correct, but 8, 11, 11 will also be the testing or giving me the same result that 8 is giving.
we can be cross check, sir, because boundary value, unless we can be say that maximum and minimum value can be checked, means 7 is minimum, means before 7
Mm-hmm.
is boundary value as is told, means 8 is minimum, but we can be checked.
Okay, okay.
8
Got it, got it, got
about
it, got it, got it, got
huh.
it. Okay, got it. Now,
And
next
any
question.
boundary value is told, we can be checked. Suppose 10 to
Mm-hmm.
100 we can be accept,
Okay,
we
okay.
can be check whole, not 10 to 100, we can
Got
be
it, got
check
it.
9 in
Mm-hmm.
between 10 to 100 and
Mm-hmm.
above 100,
Mm-hmm.
we
Okay.
cannot check all.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Okay, yeah, yeah. That is fine.
it is
Now,
time.
now question is, suppose you have a uh, tube light or bulb.
Okay,
Let's consider bulb, electric bulb. You need to write 5 negative test cases of it. Five, first of all, 5 positive and 5 negative. Just
okay, tube light.
can you, yeah, tube light or any bulb, electric bulb
Okay,
that we have in our house. So can you write those like 5 positive, 5 negative test cases?
okay, I told you.
Yeah.
Verify, firstly positive test case, verify the bulb 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 material is stable or not, means it is strength stable or not.
Okay.
And verify the which type of color, check after the lighting show,
Okay.
means it is white or not.
Okay. Okay. Next.
Then verify the which type of material can be used. In durability we can be checked in bulb.
Okay.
And
Next.
I can check is on na, bulb is on na.
I mean, it's up to you. I have given you a bulb. You need to check
Okay,
whether, I mean,
okay,
what all
but
test
if
cases you will write. Yes.
suppose we can be uh, button is on, bulb is on or off, means suppose
Hmm.
it is
Okay. Got it. Got it. Next. Next. Next.
and uh, verify the bulb expiry date, means it is within the expiry date
Okay.
or
Got
not.
it. Next. Next. Last
Verify,
fifth one for positive.
means verify the bulb is ISO certificate or not.
I mean, that
It
is
is
the
marked.
same. That is
Okay,
like,
okay, sorry,
consider
sorry.
this is the same. Next.
Okay,
Some critical thing.
okay. Suppose maximum, suppose it is 8 watt, but you can provide more than 8 watt.
Okay.
It is power is stable or not, mean it is
Okay.
accepted or
Got it.
not.
Now come to the negative part. Like what all negative test case you will write.
Suppose we can be checked if button is off and the bulb is on or off. We can be check also. It is a negative test cases, I think.
Next.
Check the if suppose we can be it is a Negative test case. It is difficult.
Think about it.
Okay, sir. Suppose bulb verify the bulb is expired means it
Mm-hmm.
is negative expired date and we have give and it is within expired date means suppose is a 2 year expired date after but it is not on it is net also negative test case I think
Can you go again? What you were saying?
means suppose the shopper you have told the expired date is after 2 year but you have give the bulb and come to home and they not on they be negative test cases
Okay, next.
uh, verify the bulb is who can be through it is break or down means it is durability we can be checked.
That is already considered in the positive one that you have already told me.
Yes, yes,
Durability.
yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, just a second, Shiv Prasad. So, I mean, we have another panel with me. Ankit is here, and yes, Shiv Prasad. So, yeah, just Ankit, I was asking Shiv Prasad, give me some
Yeah.
five negative test cases of bulb. So, he has given two examples. So, let's start with the remaining three. Shiv Prasad, please go ahead.
Okay. I not remember.
Just think about it, like what all test case you can write, or
Okay.
negative test case,
Yes,
how
yes,
to
negative.
break the system, how to test it, because
Uh,
we as a tester, let me
yes,
give,
yes, yes.
yeah, so we as a tester used to break the system. Otherwise, if we will not find any defect, then what is the
Huh.
use of tester, correct?
Yes,
So you
yes,
need to
correct, sir.
think in this direction.
Sir, suppose we have 8 watt bulb, but we have put the more than 15. They can be not accepted. It is also negative test cases.
Okay, so I mean, how this is a negative test case, I would say that this is the positive one.
Yes, yes, positive. Sorry.
No, I'm asking you. I'm saying this is positive.
It is
How you
positive.
will
Yes.
convince me that this is negative test case?
No, no,
Obviously,
it is
this is
positive,
also
positive.
this is also a strength of a QA person to convince the developer that this is a defect. So you need to
Yes, yes.
convince me. If you are saying something, you need to convince me that Abhishek, this is the defect and this is how it should be a defect. Okay, so just if you are answering or if you are replying to any answer, then you need to convince me like this is why this is a negative test case. So think in this direction that this is negative. Think about a bulb in your mind and start
Okay.
exploring the negative test cases or start thinking about negative test cases. Okay, leave it.
Yes, sir.
Ankit, do you have any question? I mean,